Hello, this is G Bailey, and welcome to the finale of Let's Play Golden Sun Dark Dawn, with the final battle against Blados Chalis and the Chaos Hound. So let's see, the first thing I want to do is use Himi's Weapon Grace synergy to buff Matthew's attack stat up to the cap of 50%. It's a lot better than the Impact synergy as far as buffing a single character goes. And as far as Blados and Chalis go, I think they're almost identical to the first time we fought them. At least, I think their AI scripts are almost identical. They have slightly better stats than before, but otherwise the battle is pretty much the same as when we fought them the first time at the Berlin's Grins there. And one thing I am doing differently here, though, is I'm unleashing the Breeze and Mellow Djinn with Karis to boost everyone's elemental resistance by a total of 80. That's the cap you can buff them up to. Not so much for reducing elemental damage, but more so to help resist the plethora of status ailments that they can inflict on us if I didn't have that. Namely, instant death from Blados, which is why I buffed up Matthew first, since he can exploit Blados' elemental weakness to Mars. Chalis is weak to Mercury there. And once I've got everyone buffed up there, then Karis can start going on healing duty there, while Himi can use her dragon spells to damage all three of them. Now, there's actually a couple ways you can go about ending this fight, and it changes things a little bit. The way I'm doing it here is what I consider to be the hard way. Defeat both Blados and Chalis there. Oh, by the way, the Chaos Hound is weak to Venus there, but I'm not really worried about damaging him. All I really want to do is take down Blados and Chalis, and then the battle will end right then and there. And yeah, the Chaos Hound can inflict venom on you. It also has the ability to remove your action for the round if you were slower than him, which we're not. So yeah, that does seem kind of pointless. But yeah, I definitely want to take down Blados first, and then Chalis will be relatively easy. And let's see, Blados could also, Blados can stun one of your party members there, and if he does that, Eoleo has the Restore synergy, and that could cure the stun status. Also, Himi, since I have her in the Miko job class series, she can cure, she has the Revive synergy, so she could cure the instant death status ailment, if you want to call it that. Now, if you're just watching this video and you didn't watch, like, the rest of the LP, I know what you're thinking. H.G. Bailey, why aren't you using summons against them? And, well, the reason for that is because I've banned them from the LP. They pretty much make everything even easier than they already are, and I would like to do more interesting things without using summons there. So let's see, I think one more round and that ought to do. And what is it? Yeah, I'm just gonna have Matthew attack now. Yeah, I want to focus the target on Chalis there. Alright, got him. Haha. Well, yeah, with all that eclipse going on, that didn't really help you that much, did it? I thought you were already doing that. More dark spirits, that works too. I was gonna say like miasma or something, but okay. And of course, like all Golden Sun games, you have to have a final boss with fusion, dragon, lizard, whatever you got going on. It wouldn't be a Golden Sun game without it. how hard could they possibly be? No, I want to get out of here. Well, actually, they give you the opportunity to change your setup between boss fights. What a concept! But before doing that, I want to show you the other way that you can win the first battle there. That, in my opinion, is much easier, although it is a little riskier because I'm not going to be using... I'm not going to be using the breeze or any resistance buffs. I'm just going to go all out here. So the other way you can win this fight is by just defeating the Chaos Hound there. And just like the first time, the battle will just end there. You don't have to defeat Blados and Chalis. And the dialogue after the battle changes a little depending on how you win the fight. And I'm just having Matthew attack here. Since, well, the Saw Blade is, I think it's Venus Elemental. So that way, he can take advantage of that. Now, I'm having Sveta use Synergy Slam instead of going into her Beast form here, because whenever you have her in Beast form, it sets one of her Djinn on recovery. And the problem is that while a genie is on recovery, you can't move it around from character to character, so she'd be stuck with those Djinn, and I don't want to have to deal with that. And besides, the way this fight is going to be handled, it will be, well, relatively quick compared to the first time there, so I'm not really worried about that. But yeah, Synergy Slam is really strong against the Chaos Hound there. And let's see. Yeah, I'm not even going to bother worrying about curing Matthew here. Yeah, he was the one who got stunned there. Yeah, we probably almost got this fight by now. There we go. I was only using Planetary there with Tyrell because it's stronger than his basic physical attack. Well, we did it twice now. I like how they elaborate a bit more on what they're doing here. If you beat the Chaos Hound and not the other two there. Well, it was a dark binding. What did you think was going to happen when you did that? And also, part of the reason why I set up my party the way I did here is so that way, except for Matthew, everyone else I'm going to be kicking out of the party. And yeah, you can't retreat out of here. No, you're stuck. But yeah, so I'm going to take a moment to rearrange my setup, switch out Sveta, Tyrell, and Reef, rearrange my party as I have listed in the video description. I also have my setup for the first way that I handled that fight there, and then I'll meet you on the other side once I'm done. Alright, we're back. I've got my party set up as I have listed in the video description there. I think we're good to go. Sure, why not? How hard could it possibly be? I'll be a little quiet so you guys can hear the music. So epic! Golden Sun always does a great job with the final boss music. Whoa! Oh, that could have been bad. Retribution can inflict instant death on any of your party members, which is one of the reasons why I'm having Matthew and Eoleo use Magic Shield to help resist that, while Karis and Amiti are using High Impact to buff everyone's attack stat there. So doing that 4 times each will buff all of those stats to the max Thank you for using Shadow Shield during a turn in which I'm not going to be attacking you anyway, but that does reduce damage by 50%, and it always has initiative, so you're not going to get in anything before that happens anyway. Well, thank you for just using basic attacks now. Okay, so once I've got everyone buffed up, then we can start healing up and using Quick Strike, because the Chaos Chimera is weak to Jupiter. So I usually play it a little risky in the first couple rounds there without healing, and then get back on track with that. There we go. Yeah, using Quick Strike kind of reminds me of Quick Hit in Final Fantasy X. Not really worried about side grenades. Uh-oh. That's... Yeah, that Djinn Blast is the nastiest thing the Chaos Chimera can do. It sets all of the characters' Djinn on recovery, so I lose like all the synergy that I had from the job class. I lose the stat modifiers that I would have gotten out of it. So yeah, I'm better off just defending until more of my Djinn come back from recovery there. And yeah, I think I should actually have Karis attack there and Amiti do the healing actually while we're here. If I ever need to use some items though, I can certainly have Eoleo do that, since I can't really have him do much else. Well, he wasn't going to be doing anything anyway, so I guess I got lucky there. Okay, so let's see. I need to heal and revive Eoleo here, so yeah, let's just have Matthew still attack. And what do we got? Water Life. Yeah, let's go with that. If I needed to, I could also unleash some Djinn to do the revival, but I would rather use a guarantee. It is the final boss after all. It's not like I'm going to be needing them after. There's still going to be post-game stuff. Worry not, viewers. But, alright. I didn't even have you alive at the beginning of the round, and you can still have your Djinn recover. Nice. So yeah, now I need to rebuff Eoleo there to get anything back on track. And I think I'm still going to have him defend here. So unfortunately, you can only recover one Djinn per round. So it does take a while to become useful again. I think the Chaos Chimera, as the battle goes on, has more attacks that it can use against you. I'm not precisely sure how it works, but it seems like the Chaos Chimera won't use certain attacks earlier in the battle than later. But it's not like the Mountain Rock, where it has two different forms or something like that. Oh, I have Astral Blast. I mean, it's not nearly as good as a Quick Strike, but it's still a physical attack synergy that you could use. So, yeah, why not? Now, eventually, I'm going to want to rebuff the entire party, like with High Impact and Magic Shield. Not to rebuff, but to reset the duration of the buffs. I think they last, what, like 6 or 7 rounds or something? I forget exactly how long they last. I usually just do it about every 6 rounds or so, and that's good. Because otherwise I'd have to rebuff everyone from scratch. So, yeah, why don't you do that, and, yeah, rebuff our physical, or our elemental resistances, and let Amiti take care of the healing there. I was thinking about using a Mist Potion, which can heal everyone by 300 HP, but I don't think that's necessary. with all of our resistances in check, I think we'll be okay. Boy, I'm getting pretty lucky with the Chaos Chimera not using Retribution too much. And just like Blados and Chalis, yeah, the Chaos Chimera can inflict a bunch of status ailments on you. Stun, Haunt. If it used Haunt, I would have to cure it with the Dewdrop or Clover Djinn, which I have equipped. But I would actually... I would wait until, like, maybe 2 or 3 party members were inflicted with Haunt before trying that. Whew! I always hold my breath on that one, even with 80 more elemental resistance. Yeah, one thing with these lengthy spell animations, you can kind of skip parts of them if you just, like, mash the A or B button there. But I'll always at least show the full animation the first time around, and then after that, okay, come on, let's get down to business here and move along then. Man, I'm surprised the Eoleo is holding up so well without all that Djinn. Not extraordinary damage, but, well, we're getting there. One thing you could do, if you had, like, multiple party members set up, like, in reserves, if someone got hit with Djinn Blast, you could just swap them in. But I'd rather focus all of my equipment and Djinn on 4 party members. I think this one, Chaos Upheaval, deals summon-type damage, which I think is based on a percentage of your max HP. So you might want to watch out for that, but that's another reason why I'm not as worried about Eoleo being a bit light on HP. Nah. Well, that's okay. We'll be fine. Oh yeah, the Chaos Chimera has that one attack that the Chaos Hound had to remove your turn for the round. But also, just as before, it isn't really a problem if you're faster than the Chaos Chimera. Although, but yeah, although if you've, what is that? Oh yeah, if you're already faster than the Chaos Chimera, yeah, you don't have to worry about losing your turn for the round. Okay, so this scenario is one of the reasons why I have Karis and Amiti set up the way I do. Because I need at least one person who can use multi-targeted healing at a time. So I could have brought, like, Himi in for Weapon Grace, and that would be a little better. But if Karis got hit with Djinn Blast there, I wouldn't be able to multi-target my healing anymore, and I would be screwed. So this way, at least Karis or Amiti one of the two will be okay to do the healing there. Yeah, I think we almost got the guy. And I might want to start thinking about rebuffing soon. I don't think we're quite there yet, but, well, it's getting there. But yeah, as far as Djinn Blast goes, I don't think I don't think the Chaos Chimera will use it on multiple party members consecutively. Like, you're not going to have, like, Djinn Blast, Djinn Blast, Djinn Blast over and over and over again. No. You'll usually be able to get a character recovering most of their Djinn by the time the Chaos Chimera uses Djinn Blast again. Though, I don't know how its AI script works. I know it's not like a fixed AI script like, like the Lost Age there. So, I don't have a way of perfectly predicting that. so I couldn't use like Ivy or Doldrum to work around with that. I mean, maybe someone has figured out the AI script and I just don't know about it, but I wasn't able to find anything specific on that front, other than, you know, Chaos Chimera seems to use, yeah, like Shadow Clash or more of its more dangerous attacks as it gets lower on HP, though maybe that's just, I don't know, confirmation bias or something. But, okay, let's see. Maybe I could just use a Vial. Yeah, that ought to be good enough. And I can have Amiti do the healing there, and then we'll be good. Ah, nuts. Well, at least I get a little time to heal. Now I got, well, both guys back on Quick Strike, so we should be good. I don't necessarily have to have Karis defending here. Sometimes I'll actually have her attack the Verdant blade, or sword, or whatever it was. Because, yeah, I mean, she could exploit the weakness to Jupiter with her physical attack there. Oh, nice. So yeah, that's another reason why I'm using high impact, so that Karis could contribute a little bit to the damage if I don't have anything better to do. Like, they're just throwing synergy grenades at us over and over again. However you want to do it, pal. Yeah! Got it! But at what cost? Man, I almost had to bring out those side crystals, but no, we did good.